immediately. I need to move my money out and leave. I got away from Grandma. I got away from Grandpa. I got away from the traffic cop, the prosecutor, and the tax police. And I can get away from you, Mr. Fox.
And what?
What? Just letting him go would have been a total loss for the Fox. Nobody leaves. The Fox hates feisty people. To those who want to leave, he gives a very tough time. Bounces them from the tax police to the DA to court, bleeds them dry, and tosses them in jail. You asked for it, gingerbread man. Why are you silent? Hello? Are you even here?
Leave him alone. He looks like he's asleep. What can I say? You seem to be making some good points, so I didn't chime in. So what do you want? To win? Or not to lose?
Not to lose.
It doesn't matter. How is it possible to win or lose in a game where the rules are constantly changing, but are never changed by you?
You don't understand the rules of the game because the rules are controlled. The rules are manipulated 24/7. The moment you do this, they change it to that. The moment you change to that, they change it to this. You're playing in the fucking limbo. You're playing in a system that you're never going to be able to get out of. Do you understand? And the first way you get out of this system is by understanding the rules of the game, becoming extremely wealthy of the mind, which will lead to wealth of the pocket, and eventually you get to move and operate in a way like these individuals do. If you're bound by money, you're fucked. If you're bound by the opinions of others, you're fucked. If you're bound by the information that you see online, you're fucked. Absolutely screwed. You need to hold on to nothing. You need to be able to reinvent yourself over and over and over again. If not, you're gonna get screwed. That is the name of the game.
Seem to be making some good points, so I didn't chime in. So what do you want? To win? Or not to lose?
Not to lose.
It doesn't matter. How is it possible to win or lose in a game where the rules are constantly changing, but are never changed by you? I want to tell you a story too. There once was a turnip that grew very, very big. They started tugging it in different directions, but just couldn't pull it out. The turnip creaks, but it won't come out. Then one smartass said, why don't we just grab the turnip together and pull it in the same direction? They grabbed it, pulled really hard, and pulled out the turnip. It shined gloriously like the sun, so beautiful, so smooth. When the turnip was just sitting there, no one got anything at all. But after it was pulled, everyone had enough. There is one way alone for us to agree amongst ourselves, to finally write some rules ourselves. And that's when it will start. Our game. Ourselves way alone.
You gotta run the game, baby. You gotta play the rules. And then eventually you make your own. That is how the game is played. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Luke Belmar. For those that don't know me, at Luke Belmar on Instagram. We have Sneako here. SHNEAKO.
Sneako or Sneako, just look me up on TikTok.
Yeah, look him up on TikTok, YouTube. He's trending all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen.
500 million views in a week because it's a revolution that I'm really trying to start. I want people to see this information. I'm sick of the bullshit. And if you're sick of the bullshit too, you can clip up the stream and post it on TikTok. It's so easy to go viral because people need truth. Even if they hate it, oh my God, incel, they still have a modicum of like human left in them. And so they watch, but they can't believe us because it questions their entire reality. And they have to believe that everything that they've been told and everything that they do, everything they consume is a lie. And so it's difficult. So you attack us instead. But that's why we need to keep posting this. That's why we're going to keep on going viral. We need to wake people up. They're going to keep on censoring it, but fuck them.
And the reason it goes viral is because people resonate. People resonate with truth. Deep down, you know that something is wrong. From the moment you're born, something doesn't add up. Do you think it's normal to sit in a fucking chair for 8 hours a day with concrete walls around you, where you have to raise a hand in order to speak,
to the flag of the United States,
where you have to ask for permission to take a piss? You're requested to have what? A hall pass.
To walk.
To walk because you are not free.
And then if you can't do it, then you're mentally disabled. You have a mental disability.
Or they call your parents, why is your son rebellious? Why is your son against the system?
And they manipulate your parents with fear. Why? What's wrong with my son? Pills, pills, pills. My heart's beating. I'm sitting still. I don't know what's going on, and I'm 10.
Maybe the reason you're sitting down and you're 10 is because you actually want to go and live the life of a fucking kid, right? So the moment you're born, they tell you, what is the life you want to live, the job that you want to have. Sit down and raise your hand, shut the fuck up, read this book. If you don't read it and memorize it and write down exactly what you memorize, you fail. Imagine telling a 6-year-old you are a failure. Do you understand how you're conditioning humanity to think? That if you don't abide by this set of rules, you fail in life. That's what they're telling you.
They train you for
fail
9 to
in
5.
life.
They train you to be a slave to the system. Here's lunchtime. Here's recess time. This is when you can have a snack. This is when you go home. Here's the cafeteria. Here's a tray of food. Sit down, obey. This is the detention time. Don't say these words. Don't do this. Go to this room. Say this. Don't say that. It's all conditioning.
And the little boy translations into a man, and nothing changes. The little boy wants to be liked by every other little boy, so what does he do? He does what every other little boy does. These other little boys, they're not leaders, they're followers. They're following what the system is telling them. That's why there's bullies, right? That's why people get bullied. And eventually, they go into university. Now they do what every other university student does. They don't question the beliefs. They don't question why they're drinking. They don't question why they party. They don't question why they fuck some random hoe. They just do it because everybody
else
does
is
it.
doing it.
Then you transition out of university and you go into the workforce. And what do?
Pay off your debt.
Try to pay off your debt, right? And we talked about the debt system and how the school credit system and how debt slavery really is designed to keep people enslaved long term. Do you think, by any stretch of your imagination, that if university had any sort of competitors, that they would survive? The reason people go to university is for one simple reason: because they get access to loans in order to go to university. So what do private institutions do? Well, I guess we can just charge them a fucking gazillion dollars, but you've been indoctrinated to believe that it's not a scam. How the fuck is it not a scam that a piece of paper dictates your future? A piece of paper dictates your future,
You have
your
a barcode.
capabilities as a human.
They scan you. You're literally just a barcode, a little check, and then all they do is just milk your energy for the rest of your life.
We got 666 people watching. I don't like that number. Let's add some more motherfuckers in this chat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wake up.
But not everybody will. Not everybody will. They don't know how to change up their whole mindset. They will stay.
Nor is it your job to wake people up. Your job is to wake yourself up. Because when you're living in truth and you're living a life that is designed to be free, and a life that is designed with purpose, and you have goals and objectives, you don't have time to be thinking about other people. But you need to lead not with your words, but by example. That's why over the last 2 years I disappeared, and that's why you'll see our come up. It'll be astronomical. It'll be incomprehensible to the average mind. Why? Because we are prepared. We've developed our skills, we've developed our network, we've developed our resources to be unstoppable. And over the last 2 years I realized that people will follow my life not because of the words that I say, but because of the example that I leave with my actions. And you can do the exact same, but you have to be willing to risk it. It's the exact same thing that Braveheart said in the movie. He said, "Give me freedom or give me death." Why would you live a life of a fucking slave?
It's easier. It's easier to not think, and it's easier to just trust it. Why question everything, and why live in a life of anger? Because realizing the truth is an angry life. The first thing you'll do is I hate this. They're taking away all my freedom.
The first step to changing something is to realizing that there's a problem. That is the first step to changing, is to realizing that there is a problem. I want you to talk a little bit about kind of like how people can be clipping stuff. How does that kind of work? So we can, for all these viewers that aren't doing that, how they do it.
So there's people in here. I see people like with the name Sneako clips and stuff like that. I have 500 million views. Hashtag Sneako has 500 million views on TikTok in less than a week. We're taking over. And then soon I'm going to start an affiliate link, and then people can make money off of it too. If you want to learn how to be an independent creative, that's the first step to make it out of the matrix, is making money online through crypto. But what I know, what I've been doing for 10 years, I have 1 million subscribers on my main channel, Sneako. I know how to make videos and not be a slave. I don't have a job. What I do is I make videos. If you want to do that too, that's how you make it out. I don't have he said, come to Puerto Rico, I came to Puerto Rico. There's nothing binding me to anything. I can do what I want because I'm an independent creative. So what you can do is you can download the stream, you can clip it up, make it spicy, make it vertical, make it look high quality, add captions to capture all these stupid people with dumb intentions. They need boom, boom, boom. They need loud captions every second because their mind cannot look at something without something they need flashy stuff. So make good captions, maybe add some music.
And most of you guys have nothing better to do. Zero.
And
So
then you'll
might as
see.
well make some fucking money.
Yeah.